Vice President Kamala Harris is going to play an important role in this upcoming 2024 presidential election. Joe Biden will be 82 years old, and when you're that old, almost anything could happen. She is literally a heartbeat away from the presidency. And I've often said that what they should do is showcase Kamala Harris. She isn't a bad candidate. When she was running in 2020 against Joe Biden for the Democratic primary, I really liked her a lot. She's smart, she's progressive, and she doesn't take any shit. But it seemed like Joe Biden and his administration were really kind of keeping her in the closet, as it were, and nobody really saw anything. So everybody assumed she wasn't that big a deal or wasn't doing that good of a job. Now, I did a podcast yesterday with a very popular guest. Her name is Old Soul. She's a listener, but she's also a guest on the show, because that's who I have on as guests, my listeners. Old Soul is a 40-ish young woman, a woman of color, very bright, very articulate, and she brought something to my attention that I had no idea about. And I think it's absolutely brilliant what the Biden administration is doing. By the way, if you don't listen to the Rational Boomer podcast, you fucking need to. Go to rationalboomer.com. There's a link tree there, not charging you anything or selling you anything, but there'll be several links to different podcast platforms where you can hear the show, and I encourage you to do that. But anyway, she pointed out what they're doing with Kamala Harris is she's going all around the country talking at colleges, which is important because we know the millennials and Gen Zs are going to play a big role in this election, and ultimately in 2028, the young people will be the majority of the voting bloc. So she's bouncing around the country, going to colleges, talking to kids, and you know what? The kids like her because she's progressive, because she's smart, and because she's tough. They're doing the right thing, getting to the kids. They'll never be able to sell to the boomers or even the Gen X, but those kids will appreciate Kamala Harris. She's tough, she's intelligent, but she can be a little goofy and fun too, and the kids like that. I think this is a brilliant idea, and Old Soul had some great insight on this particular situation. I'm feeling good about 2024. I have for a long time. I don't see any Republican beating any Democrat in 2024. Certainly not if it's Joe Biden. Now, if Joe Biden does end up having to resign or get sick or something like that, I feel perfectly comfortable with Kamala Harris taking over the reins. She is smart, and she would be the future of this government. She's younger, she's progressive, and she will get a lot of things done. So, bravo to the Democrats and Joe Biden's administration, and to Old Soul, a great guest on the Rational Boomer podcast, so please check it out.